Really good friend, John Murnane.
This is it. This is all. I'm just going to say a couple sentences, and then this is the end of my show. That sets me up really nice. It has been about a year at the end of the month. I love doing this. I am always terrified, nervous as hell, getting up here writing material. And I try to write some new stuff because my wife gets bored, and so it's just amusing for me to just try to make her laugh. And then I bring out some friends. But yeah, Matt has me up here, so blame him at the end of this sent for my misgivings. And yeah, I do look like Jeff Bezos, but I'm not him. I would like to send some people into outer space and then maybe never have some of them come back. But poor Katy Perry, she really, I think she got mistreated. It's a firework. She really what a beautiful night. We missed an April show. So thank you everybody for coming out. We have two big holidays in April, Siblings Day and it's a real thing. Siblings Day and Easter. Siblings Day is hard for me because I am an only child, and so while you all have brothers and sisters, share a fun text and some pictures with each other and tell everybody how much you love them and miss them if you haven't seen them for so long. I just sit in the corner with my imaginary brother rocking myself to sleep. We are parents of multiple kids, and I see it. I see that there is some sibling rivalry. Some is healthy, some is very unhealthy. They accuse us of favoriting one of the children. And they'll say, especially after going to bed that night. Anyway, they'll say you like the oldest the best. And I'll say that's not true. Why would we have more kids after the first one? The middle kid really has no idea what's going on, and the youngest should be the most worried because we stopped having kids after that one. But they continue on and they say, we know you like the oldest. He's your favorite. Say, not true. I hate all of them. That's not true. I love my children. But I am the firstborn in my family and the last. As an only kid, you tell yourself that your parents just didn't want to mess with perfection, and that you really are the mark of what a child should be. So they just handed it there. Yeah, this is what we do as only children. But the reality is, they said, let's not do that again. And my mom also liked to remind me that I was not the favorite, even as an only child. It was the yardstick. As an only child, and back in the 70s and 80s, you could go to a hardware store and you could get a free yardstick. And the yardstick became my brother. My mom used to like to remind me how much she loved my brother, the yardstick. If you've heard the joke that 6 was afraid of 7, it's true. Because 7, 8, 9 on my backside quite a bit. Sorry. I've been in therapy. It's okay, people. That's why we're here. Have a cocktail, settle down. But we had another bigger holiday in Easter, a fun holiday at Easter. Growing up, always a good time to go out and hunt for eggs. But as a Catholic kid growing up, Easter's a serious time too. And after a few of my antics in class, Sister Jackie decided it was time for me to play Pontius Pilate. Now, if you know nothing about Catholicism or Christianity, Pontius Pilate is probably, and let me just say, as Catholics, we don't hate. It's not really part of the religion. We don't teach it. it's not really what we do. But if there's anyone that you insinuate hate against, it's Pontius Pilate. So this is why Sister Jackie wanted me to play Pontius Pilate. We don't hate anybody else. Maybe the Freemasons. It's true. Maybe some other Protestants and pro-choicers. But everybody else is totally cool. So I was excited to play Pontius Pilate. In history, he set things in motion. So while he's hated, we should all be thanking Pontius Pilate for kind of moving salvation along. So I was thrilled to play Pontius Pilate, and I thought playing Pontius Pilate would give me a little bit of grace. It would get me out of a detention. Let's just wait for this door. Go ahead, it's going to be wonderful. It's not totally. No, it's fine. But I asked Sister Jackie if I play Pontius Pilate, will this get me out of a detention? And she said no. Well, Jesus saves, I do not. So, but I'm looking ahead to big holiday this weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all. We have some moms in the audience. Happy Mom's Day to all of you. What a blessing you are to all of your families. Most of you, probably some of you, most of you. My mom was a wonderful woman. She never really wanted to be a mom. She would tell me, but I loved her. She was great. She taught me a lot. She was a heavy smoker growing up, and if you grew up with someone that smoked a lot in the family, it's a terrible habit. I'm not judging, but it sucks. It's terrible. Aside from the smell and sometimes hard to breathe, maybe it contributed to the cancer that killed her. There were some benefits. She died. I'm hoping not to here. But I learned from smoking. And it taught me some really interesting things. One, to be a responsible 8-year-old, to walk the mile with the handwritten note, to go get and pick up cigarettes for her. I would learn currency, the exact currency to pay for the cigarettes, and to get the exact change. Also taught me some helpful negotiation skills. If she wanted some cigarettes, could I possibly get a candy bar if I go get you cigarettes? So I negotiated for that. And back in those days when you could smoke in restaurants, you had the option of smoking or non-smoking. I learned to negotiate. I would say non-smoking. My mom would say, John, smoking. And I would say, first available. And so that's my negotiation. But smoking also was helpful. We didn't have a lot of money growing up. And we had like one working clock. Smoking was our morning alarm, and it started. It was every day. It was John, get my cigarettes. Morning alarm. Worked every single time. I actually need a drink after that. And smoking also helped me to. While I didn't like the habit, it helped me to encourage my mom. She had a hobby. It was smoking. That's all she did was smoke several packs a day. I don't know. But it helped me to encourage her. There were some incentives, and sometimes you would get coupons to buy things to smoke, to live more of an outdoor, smoky life. And she would get coupons to buy things like, and I would encourage her, like, Mom, you could do it. I believe in you. You get a coupon to get a beach ball, things like towels for the beach, maybe a sun umbrella for the beach, and coolers and things to really enjoy the littered shores of Lenoma Beach. I love my mom. She rest her soul. I had a lot of my mom and my grandmas were very influential women for me. They both raised kids. They worked full time in a male-dominated industries, and so they set the stage for me. Very influential people in my life. My grandma was a inspector, Rosie the Riveter inspector, back in World War II. So she would walk around inspecting rivets, and she would initial her sheep, and she would bring it back. And her supervisor one time got super mad at her and said, he didn't know her, but he said, "You can't just write okay on your sheet. You need to initial these." And she would say, "Those are my initials. My name is Olive Clipper." So, my mom and my grandma. My mom told me to never stop learning, never stop challenging yourself. And so I really took this to heart. One thing my mom, she set a perfect example for me. She learned several languages. She learned so many religions. She was a Catholic, then an Episcopalian, then a Methodist. She studied Hinduism, which she used in her daily life. Finally, she started to learn Hebrew to convert into Judaism, hoping that one of these religions would save me from sentencing Jesus to death. But that's it for me. Thank you so much.